Madam President, what is in there?
It's my old diary. I started writing it in the 6th grade. It's a day-by-day account of how I got here. I really had a lot to say.
Hello, world. Or should I say, Dear Diary. My name is Elena Ofelia Cañero-Reed. I'm 12 years old, and I live with my brother and my mother. That's Sasha, my loyal friend. And Joey Feldstein.
Your love has been faded since, like, kindergarten.
Sup? I was just trying to stay afloat in these tumultuous middle school waters.
My daughter, she could be a little intense.
You have toothpaste in your mustache.
In my what? Things are changing. Change might surprise you.
This is Sam. We're,
Dating.
Change is figuring out the new normal.
Your family needs you.
Doesn't feel great. Sam encroaching on my family contributions.
no one could ever replace you.
And when the change is really big, I'm lucky I don't have to face it alone.
Middle school is tough. This is a time to discover the things you find fun.
Mrs. Wexler. We're just leaving. Let's go.
So walk me through the inception of this to where we are now.
Yeah, well, I've always wanted to tell a story about girlhood. I feel like there's a lot of stories about boyhood that I grew up on that are amazing, but I really wanted to tell a story that, was reflective of my own experience. And then, a lot of those stories are origin stories. So I sort of thought, why not make this the origin story of the commander-in-chief of the, United States, kind of the ultimate powerful woman, and figure out how she got there.
So why do you think now is the right time to tell this story?
I mean, now more than ever, it is so important for people to see themselves on screen, no matter what they look like. Latinx kids, young girls, we are in a place where we need hope for our future. And I hope that there is a future president watching this show and they can look at that and be like, oh, that can be me.
So Bobby is Elena's older brother. He's funny, he's chill. He loves playing tennis. He loves video games. He loves his friends and family, even though he might not show it all the time. His hygiene is it's a bit questionable, but he works on that a little bit throughout the season. And yeah, I think there's a lot more to Bobby than first meets the eye.
So let me ask you, do you keep a diary?
I actually do. They gave us one when we finished filming, and I've been writing some stuff down in there. Yeah.
Do you think that's going to influence you in later years?
Yes. Well, I'm mostly writing about stuff to do with the show, so I will look back at this and yeah.
They've lost their father, and so having a new guy around, it's been years. And Tess, her daughter in particular, is really not ready for the change. So that's what the first couple episodes are about, just me kind of being introduced to her kids. And, it's a lovely part to play. Often you sort of pick up with parts where it's already like you're married or you're on the way out or something like this. But this, you're on the way in, and it's just sort of, it's kind of a lovely part of the relationship.
Her name is Camila, and she is all this spice. She's a little Mexicana in Miami, which is a rarity because I was Mexican in Florida my whole life, and there was like 2 of them. So it brings me back home a little bit. But she's a spitfire, and at the same time, she's really hiding a lot about herself. You're going to learn a lot about who she is and kind of how she's had to hide a lot of her lifestyle from her parents, an older generation that maybe won't understand it. So I've learned a lot from her, and I'm also just super excited to see where they want her to grow. And she's beautiful. Not physically, but she is that too. But just relationship-wise that she has with Gabby and with the kids, it's so beautiful. I'm just very thankful to be here.
So what kind of message do you think the show sends?
I would say this show is definitely timely. It is empowering. It is giving strength to all of the kids that are just trying to grow up and follow their dreams, right? So it's like this show will help you find the strength and the power within yourself to be your best self and to really go for it.
Sasha is Elena's bubbly best friend. She's so sweet and optimistic, and she's the most loyal friend you could ever meet, and she really just is such an amazing character to be able to play.
What kind kind of message do you think that sends about friendship and how that can influence someone?
Friendship is all about supporting each other. Like, if you don't support each other, then, like, I'm not sure it's a friendship worth having. So in this relationship, like, it's really good because you see them, like, always, like, there for each other no matter, like, what kind of crazy shenanigans they're going through. And they love each other so much in the series. And me and Tess, honestly, we're such good friends as well. So I think that really shines through on our performance, yeah. I play Elena, and Elena is super strong, she is empowered, she goes for everything, she does what she thinks needs to be done, she's like a super big advocate for doing what's right, and yeah, she's a really cool girl.
So tell me about the main message of the show. What do you think it is that viewers are going to take away from it?
I think the main message of the show is that anybody can grow up and do something that makes them happy, something that helps others, and something that contributes to the world, no matter who you are, and just do what you love.
Has it empowered you to maybe step out of character and do new things?
Oh, yeah, I've definitely been trying to take some notes from Elena's confidence, for sure. Yeah.
Really cool. So I heard they gave you all diaries for this, is that right?
Yes, they did. I have like 8 right now. Yeah, so like they gave me diaries, other people's giving me diaries. Everybody just loves giving me diaries all of a sudden. I have no idea why. Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those things. Are you gonna kind of mimic your character and go back years from now and look at your diaries?
I would that sounds so cool, and the people who are able to do that are like, that's awesome. I can't. I've tried so many times, I promise. I just can't do it because it's so much work and you have to go in every day and it's a lot. So I haven't been able to keep one up, but maybe I'll become more skilled later.
I hate having no idea what the future looks like.
And no one has everything figured out. Life is always going to throw you curveballs. What matters is how you handle them.
Every challenge we face together. Every step forward we take together. And we are just getting started.
Not too shabby.